peeps, I wanted to say thank you for the first video. 100,000 views for my first real anything video. But we had probably 680 comments. I responded to every single one of them, and 1,000 something thumbs ups. I'll take it. Alright, so to clarify, I did go through a dealer on this vehicle. I know I was not trying to be clickbaity on my first video. I did, in fact, go through a dealer. When I said untouched, I meant they didn't touch the paint or put their grubby hands on it. They did do a PDI, right? They kind of have to remove these little spacers and get the navigation working, but that's all they did. That took a few hours. So I apologize to anyone. A lot of folks ask me, how'd you get it bypassed from a dealer? How'd you get it delivered directly to your house? And that's not a thing. Like, I did have a launch edition when these first came out, so it was an automatic. And a lot of folks want to know my thoughts in regards to the auto versus the manual. In a perfect world, I would have both. I like the auto for different reasons. It's probably the safer car to track. For me, I want to row my own gears. That alone is worth the trade-off of a little less speed, a little less responsiveness of the auto. The auto just seemed bipolar. You know, you drive it like Miss Daisy, and she knows you're trying to drive it like Miss Daisy. But as soon as you put a little lead in the pedal, she knew you wanted to play. And I liked that. It held revs and kind of was the asshole for you in regards to, you know, rev hang up and just being naughty. With the manual, you know, you're holding your own gears, and it's up to you. You can hold that rev hang as long as you want. No questions asked, I would have the manual. Coming from old M cars, I used to have an old E28 M5, the original M5. Had a E24 M6, the original M6. Those were big inline six motors. So that's kind of what I'm used to. And the freaking manuals on those 5 speeds were like tractors. The clutch was heavy. Everything about it was heavy. This is just super light. The clutch is insanely light. The throw's light. It's kind of too light, in my opinion. I kind of wish it was a little heavier, but as a daily, it's perfect. This vehicle is not my daily. My FJ Cruiser, that's my daily. So it could give me more of a workout, and I wouldn't mind. I want to hear the sound of it. And I'm barely touching. I don't know anyone that club-handed shifts like this. If you do, then you probably have no business driving a manual. But I don't hit at all. That was a lot of complaint for folks, was the clearance. Everyone's got their own little, you know, weird way of shifting. You gotta do this twice. Yeah, I know, the floorboards are dirty. So this strut bar here is exclusive to the A91s. Kind of a little Easter egg for everyone. No one knew that the A91s were going to have this strut bar. Any pre-production vehicles you saw on YouTube and whatnot, they didn't have the strut bar. They had the normal, whatever it is, aluminum, you know, little silver strut bar. It didn't look really good. So it was really cool to see this factory. It's basically identical to the Cusco aftermarket that you see a lot of folks running. Windows tinted, limousine tint, 5%. Finally got her all cleaned up. But we did PPF the front. We did the lights, front bumper, all the trim. the hood. We did this panel right here. And then we did the rocker arms. We did not do the doors on the PPF. It's 10 millimeter XPEL. I do plan on tracking the car, so I definitely wanted a thicker paint protection film for rock chips and whatnot. Oh, and we also did XPEL on the windshield as well. All right, guys, let's go for a little drive. E-brake will turn off by itself, which is neat. Just ready to go. But in all, I love the vehicle. I want to grow this YouTube and use this as my avenue to my ultimate goal, which is to make this a track car to fund, going up north. Well, I live in the Panhandle of Florida, and there's just no tracks around here. I either got to go to Road Atlanta, which is 6.5 hours, or Sebring, which is 8.5. But the manual's freaking awesome. I love it. We post more videos. Pretty much sums up my kind of my first real drive video. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. Questions, concerns. Happy to answer them. All right, see y'all.